How do you pack for a week-long motorcycle trip or beyond? So I've done a few BDR trips, you know, those are about a week, and Grace here lived off her bike for most of a year, riding and camping and doing all that stuff. So I've enlisted her help because she has a lot more experience than I do in this particular area. And we're just gonna kind of talk through the challenges and differences and kind of some tips for people looking to camp for a week or more off of their bike.
Sounds great, Ben.
Pretty
Let's get
exciting.
to it.
My first question for you is, what is the difference, or what are the differences between an overnight trip and a week or more?
Oh, there are some major differences. And the first one that I will highlight is what you pack clothing-wise. Because if you are going for a week-long trip, you are essentially just going to pack like you would for an overnight trip. And I know that's going to scare a lot of people because you're going to be very smelly at the end. But that is just the way it goes with motorcycle packing and camping. You have to utilize what you have, and that's going to be a small amount of socks, underwear, and base layers just to keep you at least somewhat dry and kind of clean while you're on the road.
Why though?
Why?
Yeah, why wouldn't you just pack a week's worth of clothes?
Well, we've all seen motorcycle luggage, and unfortunately, we can't take a lot of it on our bikes, especially if you are doing a more advanced or intermediate off-road ride. You are not going to want a fully loaded down motorcycle going off-road, taking some harder lines, getting into some rougher terrain. This is coming from somebody who lived off their bike and had a fully weighed down motorcycle for about a year. So I would highly advise against that. The lighter you pack, the better your ride's going to be.
And the easier it is to pick it up.
Exactly.
I've seen people pack like a whole extra bag full of clothes. So for example, on my week-long trips, I will just take literally one extra shirt, and I'll carry 2 extra pairs of socks and 2 extra pairs of underwear so that I have one to wash and one to be on me and one to change into if I need to while the other one is still drying or whatever. So pants is like, I used to worry about pants, but I just bring camp pants because I'm wearing my riding pants 80% of the time.
Absolutely.
And they already smell, so it doesn't matter.
I do the same with a lot of my backpacking trips too. I have my, what I call my outdoor or exploration outfit. So that's usually, in the motorcycle sense, that's gonna be your full kit that you're wearing for protection. Like Ben said, you're in that 80% of the time. Then you have a camp outfit, comfy pants, layers so you stay warm because it gets cold at night. But otherwise, that's kind of it. Also, wet wipes. Wet wipes are your best friend. Don't forget to pack those.